A man who spent decades in prison for a murder he didn't commit is now back in jail in Osceola County. We've reported on this man, Richard Rosario, since 2016 when he was exonerated for a murder in New York City. WESH 2's Bob Hazen tells us investigators say Rosario pulled a gun on a driver last week.
Richard Rosario spent 20 years in prison for a 1996 murder in the Bronx, even though he maintained he was in Deltona at the time of the killing. He was freed in 2016 when the DA there decided he didn't get a fair trial, and he spoke with NBC's Lester Holt.
If I had to spend every day of my life in prison to prove my innocence, I would have been prepared to do that.
But now Rosario is back behind bars, this time in Osceola County. The sheriff's office arrested him for an alleged road rage incident that happened last week. They say the victim was driving on Point Siena Boulevard and got into an aggressive driving incident with Rosario. Investigators say Rosario then fired multiple shots, and one grazed the victim in the neck. When deputies went to Rosario's home in Kissimmee, they allegedly saw him, quote, attempting to take cover behind the vehicle parked in the driveway while tracking the deputy's car with a gun. That deputy wrote that he, quote, feared he was preparing to open fire. Rosario was arrested and is being held in jail now with no bond, facing charges including attempted murder.